Hey everybody, welcome to Bestie Book Reviews. I'm here with my bestie Mandy.
And I'm here with my bestie Jessica.
So today we have a fun video for you. We are going to do a reading vlog or a read along with us vlog. The new book, Bloodmoon Ritual by Kate Rivenhall just came out, and we loved Eclipse Ritual so much that we applied for the ARCs for these, and we were like, hey, can we do this? Would you be cool if we did this? Because this would be really fun. And of course, Kate was all over that. So read along with us. We're going to break this down and talk about it. So Mandy, you want to tell them how we're going to do this?
Okay, so we're going to break it down into chapter chunks. So 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 15, and then 16 through the end. I think it was like 21 or 22. I can't remember.
If you count
I looked at the chapters. And so before we get started, let's talk about the tropes for this one.
Yeah.
So we have taboo.
Of course, duh.
We have non-con. We have cult, and she actually labeled it cult smut. But we have a cult.
Okay.
Not only do we have the brother-sister thing going on, they're twins.
Yeah.
And then we are referring to him as depraved, obsessive brother.
Sign me up.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, this book's right up my alley. So I don't know what that says about me, but yeah, I really liked the book before. So I cannot wait to jump into this.
Yes. Mm-hmm. All right. So okay. We're going to press pause on our video, go read chapters 1 through 5, and we'll hop right back on. So you can press pause and go read chapters 1 through 5 and then hop back on. We'll do a quick discussion and then we'll go read the next chunk.
Okay. So, we'll see you guys shortly.
All right. So we're back to discuss chapters 1 through 5. I have my very sophisticated notes.
No, I was like, can I remember what we want to talk about? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so what's going on so far? What are you thinking?
Okay, so I'm not sure about Ryder. He's a little much for me at the moment. Craig is a horrible arse. Like, ew, so slimy.
Yeah.
And the fact that he goes to her apartment to look for his AirPods.
I know. Okay, so this is her boyfriend. Taken. Exactly. So for those who have, like, if you haven't got this far, Craig is her boyfriend that she has a boyfriend in the city, right?
Well, they're supposed to be reading with us, so they would have read chapters 1 through 5.
Well, hopefully. What a loser. What a loser.
Yeah. I'm not as sucked in yet.
No.
As I was with Eclipse Ritual. Like, Eclipse Ritual, I was really, like, right in. And I think that had to do with the fact that, yes, he was extremely possessive of her, but he wanted to protect her from the craziness that this cult was, and he wasn't buying into it. Where Ryder is 100% committed, from what we can tell, to the cult. Now, I don't know if that's going to change or what's going to happen, but...
No. And I think, too, there were some that had said with Eclipse Ritual that they wanted to see more of the world and how the world got to be this way. And I think we do get little glimpses of that in the first part of this book. We get a little bit more, because she's in the city, a little bit more of that world building, and this is why it is. And she does not buy into this, where before in the other book, B was a believer. Like, she was devout. Like, she bought it all. And Temperance doesn't. So,
yeah, she got out and was deprogrammed.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm ready to.
It's weird to me that they had, like, the city folk have people that come and, like, basically kidnap the people out of the cult.
Yeah.
That's odd.
And they're motorcycle guys too.
So I don't know if we're gonna find out more about that.
I don't know.
Or if that's just what happens and that's that.
But they definitely are twins here. Like, just a couple seconds apart. Twins. So.
All right.
All right.
Let's go read chapters 6 through 10.
All right, let's do it. All right.
Okay.
6 through 10 down.
We have read 6 through 10, and then after that, we're going to take a break and read the rest tomorrow.
Yeah.
But, so we've done chapters 6 through 10. Do you want me to start with my notes, or do you want to start?
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of notes for 6 through 10, so I want to hear what you had to say.
Okay, so I wrote down the writer is still super possessive.
A little bit.
And they're off to gather others to go after Rowan.
Which,
and his they want to attack him because they believe that he is, what did they call him?
an
I keep
apostate?
wanting in my mind I think about, like, I think they're calling him, I know it's not what it is, but you know how sometimes you'll just turn a word to something else for fun. I was calling him an asshat.
No, it's an apostate.
That's not what it is. They call him something else.
An apostate?
Apostate, yeah. But asshat's funnier.
Yes, that is funnier. But my little heart that belongs to Ronan.
Oh, I was calling Rowan. Sorry, Ronan. You're right.
Is like, why do you want to hurt him? Why would we? I don't think I like this. Why?
Well, because from their perspective, like, he's letting his wife do things and make choices that she's not supposed to be allowed to, and he's kind of just let all hell break loose. But really, he's in the right.
He is. I just love Ronan so much. The one note that I do have down is shower. Damn it, shower, because there's a lot of fluids and a lot of things happening and living on the road, and there has not really been a shower other than a kitty wash. So that's all I wrote down. Shower.
I wrote down, I'm intrigued by Nora. She seems to be popping up a lot, so I'm curious if we're going to see a little more with her.
Yeah.
Or what's going on. And then I also wrote down, I'm still not jiving with Ryder.
You know what it is for me? And Kate, I'm really sorry. He's blonde. That's what it is for me. He's blonde. I have a hard time. I keep going back to the original cover that she has a look, and I'm like, yeah, that guy's hot, but he's still blonde. It's my hang up. Sorry, I'm really sorry.
Anyway.
Okay.
So now we're going to read chapters 11 through 15, but it is getting kind of later in our day. So we are going to finish the book tomorrow, but obviously this will be one video. So you really didn't even need that information.
You don't even need to know that.
Okay, so we'll see you back for chapters 11 through 15.
Okay, so we did 11 through 15, chapters 11 through 15. So what are we thinking?
Okay, so my notes for this are, I do not like Eli at all. Generosity is a beep, which is so weird because these people act like they're following, like they just basically use the cult as an excuse to be really mean, basically.
Yeah.
And I think my prediction is that I'm starting to like Ryder more. And I think he's going to end up taking Temperance, and they're going to flee the cult and go join with Ronan.
Yes. My note actually says, we saw Ronan, ! He's still a stud! So I was happy seeing Ronan, even though it wasn't in a very big scene, but we did get to see Ronan. I did have to reread a couple times certain areas because I keep missing words, I think is what's happening. Because when the arrow happens and he lights the arrow and he throws it at the house, I was like, he just threw an arrow and it caught on fire. Like, I missed the word alight was there. And so I was sitting there scratching my head trying to figure that out. I had to reread it a couple times. And then there was a part where when she was tied to the post and the bear came and that whole thing, then he takes her over his knee, but they were standing there. And I was like, trying to picture in my head, I know I missed a word somewhere. I had to have. But he goes to spank her, takes her over his knee, but he's standing straight. That threw me.
Well, she's described as being much smaller than him, so he could still be standing and put his leg out.
I know, I was just missing words, and that was me. But it was times where I had to reread. It's nothing with the book, and it's nothing with the author. It is Jessica's brain not working properly. So, and then it says, finally, a bath! ! So I was happy about that too. Oh my gosh. I do agree with you, though. I do think something is going to come together with Ronan. I think that he is going to play a bigger role towards the end of the book here. And I'm really looking forward to seeing him again.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I hope that Eli gets his comeuppance. And
that word again.
I hope that.
And generosity.
And generosity. I hope she gets.
She is not living up to her name.
I hope she gets all that's due to her. So.
Yeah. All right. Let's go finish.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's 16 to the end.
Yes. Okay, we have finished.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
we saw Ronan.
We did.
We got some Ronan.
Yes.
I love him and B. I love
I love how B is still having to be like the dutiful wife. But Ronan knows that she's like totally up to shit.
Yes. Yes.
She's doing it to be dutiful. And so, yeah. I loved that. So I would say the end of the book, I really enjoyed.
Yes, definitely.
It took a while to get to that point.
Yes.
But the end of the book where he realizes the cult is bad and that he has to do something different. That's where I really start and like all like Ronan and B and how they play into this. I really liked that.
Yeah. So I think we were both right with the idea that he was going to be a pivotal part of the end of this book. So
yeah, was it? I might get the guy's name wrong, but was it Edmund who Ronan wouldn't let kill his wife, and so he turned on them, or was it somebody else? Whoever the guy was, like, he's I'm like, oh, and writer's like, what happened with him? And he's like, oh, I wouldn't let him kill his wife. So he turns on the whole cult.
Yeah, that was funny.
So Nora and William,
yes,
hopefully ran off together, but I'm curious if there's gonna be like another book that we get their thing. So I thought when we talked with Kate a while ago, she had talked about she was gonna be writing a book in this world where the guy was not a part of it. She had talked about something like that.
I have to go back and watch that interview again. I don't remember, but I can always just ask her to.
And so I'm curious because I was like, wait, I thought somebody wasn't supposed to be like, I thought, but maybe she was writing it about her like being removed from it, but I could have sworn. So then I was like, oh, is that going to be William and Nora going to get some sort of story or something?
Maybe. Because Nora really wasn't a part of the group either. She'd been taken in as the concubine, so or whore, or whatever they wanted to call her. So she really wasn't a part of the group. So I don't know if we'll get.
But they're on the run, so I'm like, are they going to end up at Ronan's place and try and help him?
They could. I cannot stress how much I love seeing Ronan again. Okay, I just
Did you like the bonus chapter? I did too. I just think it's funny because he knew what she was doing, and then he has to protect her. And then he's like, now you're in trouble.
I just love him. I love him. So, yeah, I'm anxious to see what comes next in this world. I'm anxious to see what we get because even this book, you know, I thought when she was writing a sequel that we would be getting a different set of characters in another little commune, and it was going to be basically the same thing all over again. And this wasn't. And at first it took me a minute to get into it, but it was more than what I thought it was going to be. It was different. And I appreciate that. It wasn't just a recycle. You shouldn't recycle the plot from the first book. So, even though that's what I was kind of expecting, because that's what I was kind of wanting, but this was just different. So I liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
So what did you rate it?
I rated it a 4.
That's what I rated it too.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it quite a bit. Yeah. So, and I can't wait to read the next one. So
I really started to like Ryder a lot more towards the end when he decides that he needs to, like, he feels horrible that he put her in such danger. And then he like is like, kill me, don't hurt her. He
was like so obsessed with her.
Yeah.
So obsessed. I did forgive Kate eventually for the fact that he was blonde. Especially when Ronan showed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so all right, it was worth it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. It was great. She will have the paperbacks available in her Etsy store here soon. Yeah, they're not going to be on Amazon.
All right. Well,
so, okay.
Make sure you check back on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for new videos from us, and also hit that notification button so you don't miss extra videos from us like this one that we randomly throw out there.
Yes. Yeah.
Quite frequently.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a part of our lineup, but we don't want to do that quite yet because then it saddles us with an extra video. But we enjoyed these. So thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed the book as well, and we'll see you in the next video.